Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to GametechUK, welcome to Astragon, welcome to this release day stream for Rangers Path and National Park Simulator. I'm very excited about this one, and if you haven't for some reason been following along with the development or the demo, I think you'll be excited as well. Like I say, there is a demo, so if you want to try it out for yourself, you can absolutely do that free of charge. The game is being released on Steam into early access in 1 hour's time. So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to chat for ages. You know what I'm like. We're not going to chat for ages, but we're just going to have a chat for a few minutes. That's not a problem. We're going to play for an hour. I'm going to play to the point where the demo finishes, so you wouldn't have seen this first couple of missions. And then obviously you'll want to go and play for yourselves. It's coming into early access in about an hour. Price wise, it's really good as well. It's €19.99 and dollars, and £16.75 pounds in the UK. So a very, very good price. And like I say, I'm quite excited about this one, and I think you will be if you haven't seen it already. We're live across the world, all right? We're live on the Astragon channel, we're live on the Astragon Steam page, and we're live on my channel as well, GametechUK. So if you want to come over and say hello to me, you absolutely can. But yes, I've got all your chats open, apart from Steam. So if there's any questions you've got, put into the chat and they will be collated, because we're going to play for 1 hour, and then we're going to get Fabian on, who is a producer of Rangers Path. I'm going to get him to go through the what do you call it, the plans, the early access plans, the roadmap, that's the word I was looking for. I'm going to get Fabian to go through the roadmap and answer any questions that we collect throughout the stream. So if you have played the demo and you just want to know a little bit more, and maybe you got some questions about the direction, put them into the chat. They will get collated, and we will ask Fabian a little bit later on. Like I say, we're live on the Steam and the 2 YouTube pages. Help support the indie development by leaving a little like and maybe a share. That would be absolutely awesome. But I think we'll just get on with it, shall we? Let's say some hellos. But let me put that up there. There we go. Shouldn't be too loud. If it is, let me know. Right, who have we got in my stream? We've got Wolf, hello Sandy, Sully, hello Tweet, we've got Chalky Storms, Norinda, Gray, we've got Simon Grover, how are you? By the way, the demo was part of the next Steam Fest. Yes, it was. Is it no longer available? Oh, okay. Oh, that's Fabian in my chat. Okay, right. I'm sorry, I thought the demo was still available. Wrong there straight away. Yeah, so yes, the demo isn't available, but you'll be able to see exactly what we're going to do today. And in the Astragon stream, we've got Pritzia, we've got Kristen, how are you? We've got Alexis, Ludovic, we've got lots of people in there. Right, let's get straight on with it. Let's give you the basic premise, actually, before we start. So we're going to have everyday responsibilities as a park ranger. That's what this game is about. Clearing block paths, litter picking, fixing broken signs, finding missing hitchhikers. There's a full animal lexicon as well, and an interesting lexicon. It's not just like spot an animal and it will fill up the badge. There's more to it than that, which I will show you. Diverse biomes. It's a very large map, and it's got everything from dense forest to winding rivers. So yeah, let's get in. Right, okay, let's continue. So as I say, if you did play the demo when it was available, it sort of finishes almost at this point. Yeah, that's what we're going to continue with our first sort of mission within the game. Watch out for Bigfoot. Actually, you say that. You keep that in mind. Because that could be on the roadmap. Okay, so this is our starting area. And one thing you will notice is that it's a very, very pretty game. It's developed by To Go Games and obviously published by Astragon, but it is actually a very, very pretty looking game. I don't know whether this building here is going to be something as the game progresses. I'm not sure, but yeah, the building up there is being built. We've got our headquarters up there. We've got a building there as well where we go to sleep. But yeah, let's carry on down the path. And get in our car. There is one car in the game at the moment, and there is going to be more vehicles, which I'll get Fabian to go through. But I think it's a very, very pretty game, and you know, it's Astragon are knocking it out of the park, let's be honest. Seafarer, Ignite, and now this. There's a proper leveling up within Astragon, and it's fantastic. Right, let's get in here. I've already got the hat. Yes, I have, yeah.
The zone is flagged on your map. Okay, I'll admit I was hoping you'd take
Okay, we're going to drive to the area. But yes, I think you'll agree, very, very pretty looking game. Now, it is going to be in early access, and, you know, there's nothing wrong with early access. It allows you to buy the game cheaper. It allows you to play the game sooner. It allows you to have a part of the development process. And the best way to do that with Astragon Games always is to go over to their Discord. I'm sure someone will put the Discord link into the chat if you're not in there already. But yes, they do listen, and the idea of the early access program is the fact that they do want feedback on what you want from a game like this. So they're all ears. They're all ears, and they're waiting to hear from your feedback. But look at the game, very, very pretty, very pretty indeed. Okay, I'm gonna park here.
Let's just keep moving forward. Park up ahead there. You'll have to finish the rest on foot.
Okay, we just safely park over. There we go. Hello, coders. How are you? Right, so we can locate the info panel. So this is our first real assignment as a fully fledged ranger. Time to give future visitors something worth stopping for, and maybe learn a thing or two yourself along the way. So yeah, we're going to open up. We've got the little tablet that we can open up. So this is going to give us an idea of where we need to go, and it looks like we're all the way up here. It doesn't look like we can get the car up there, so we're going to have to do some walking, and I'll probably just literally follow the path all the way up. And I quite like the analog, the fact the analog, I'm playing it on controller, the fact that we can walk, which looks pretty good, but if we want to get there, we can run as well. Yeah, we can run. So lots of people walking around the park, just going around their daily business. There's also camping areas as well, which we'll need to manage and patrol. But for now, we're going to go up and just go to this first mission. Like I say, there is a bit of a walk, but actually we're running. We're running,
You're close, but so is nightfall. Wrap up your work while you can still see your hands.
Oh, okay, right. What might happen here is that at the end of the day, we need to go back to our base where we was to sleep. So hopefully it'll let us continue. I think it will. Okay, so we're just going to go up. Also, there's things along the way for you to always check. There's always stuff to do as a park ranger. Always, everything from just picking bins up. You know, who's done that? You know. To fixing signs. If we wanted to, we could fix a sign here, for example. So we can do this very quickly. That's not a problem. And you get mini games for each sort of tool, if you like. Not mini games, you know, quick time games, I suppose they'd be called. And obviously, the one you want to get it in is the middle one, because that will give you the most amount of hits per button press. So once we've put it up, we can then go to the screwdriver. This one is a simple, just twist it around. So there's always, you feel like you're interacting with the tools along the way. Oh, we've got some former rangers in the chat as well. But it's a very big map. There's always people around. In some areas, there's more people than others, as you would have, you know, in a massive park like this. Let's have a look, make sure we're going the right way. Yes, we are. We're literally just going to follow this all the way up. So we are going to run. Everyone's going to think there's an emergency, but there's not. You can check for permits as well. Everyone needs a permit to be able to be in this national park, whether it's a very simple, basic permit, you know, to be able to just visit the place, or whether there's a permit for all sorts of things like fishing, camping. And, you know, there is some checks to do to make sure that everyone has paid the right price for being in the park. Litter picking, which is one of my favourite jobs. Alicia on the Astragon stream says, when is it out? And it's out in about an hour, literally about an hour. So you can join in the early access So I'm going to play it for the next hour or so, and then we're going to get Fabian on, who's the producer for the game. We can ask him some questions, find out, where the game's going to go into the future, have a chat, have a look at the roadmap. You'll see him on the stream as well. I've got his webcam on. So, yeah, it's all good. By the way, in the demo, we only had good sunny weather, but look at yours. Weather is about to turn. Yes. That's Fabian, by the way, in my chat. We've got this as well, so we can sort and get that out of the way. But I won't do that for now because I want to get on with the mission. I just want to make sure that we're going the iPad animation, yeah? Yeah, so we're just going to follow up. It's best behaviour then. It's always best behaviour, Colonel. Right, let's crack on with flora and fauna. So this is our first real assignment in the game. So if you were lucky enough to get the demo when it was out, the demo finishes just before this mission. So this is the first time you'll see a mission like this. So yeah, we're just going to make our way up. I'm wondering what it is going to do to me at, say, midnight when we're meant to be sleeping. I wonder if it's going to let me play through, because the idea is at the end of your shift, you do need to make it back to your base to have a sleep and be ready for the morning. It's early access, so there are changes to that as well. There's going to, Fabian can tell us about that, but there are changes to, if you don't want to make it back in time, you can maybe sleep under the stars, but I'll let him tell us about that. Right, okay, we're nearly here. I don't like to just run everywhere. I do like to, we're on patrol here. Look, let's not run everywhere. Okay, so we're locating the info panel. Yeah, the weather. You're absolutely right. I didn't notice the weather is... no, I'm not even breathing heavy. I'm so fit. Right, this is the info panel up here.
There it is. A little worse for wear, but still standing.
So again, the little mini game, you want to get it in.
Things meant to teach, but left to rot. Go ahead and get it back into shape. Right,
I think what's happened there is... Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Phew, it allowed me to carry on. There are going to be changes to that. That was basically the end of the day cycle going into night. And like I say, it wants you to go back to the house. There are going to be changes to that as the early access program goes on. Okay, so yeah, earlier the QuickTime game, you want to get in the middle. If you don't, it's not a problem. You'll just get one little sort of Weasley hit. Look at him, look. Come on, we can do better than that. And we've got a paint tool. It's a very varied game in terms of what you're doing. Probably, actually, as a park ranger is going to be very, very varied in their tasks and their responsibilities. That's exactly what the game has tried to capture.
Now we just need to fill it with something worth looking at.
I would never ignore you.
3 species to highlight and marked a few spots where you might find them. Get photos of each, the clearer the better, and we'll add them to the board.
Okay, so plants, large mammals, and birds. So we've got to photograph the bighorn sheep. I think you can, when you're getting involved in a mission, I think you can pause the headquarters sending you through jobs.
Thanks for letting me know.
Okay, so this is our bighorn sheep. So we're going to open up our camera. And we're going to take some pictures.
Bighorn looks healthy. That camp seems empty, though. Recently vacated. Check around.
That definitely looks like coders. Okay, so we should be able to go up to here and fill in the information panel. Absolutely, we can. So this is obviously part of building up that national park, isn't it? Giving people a reason to come here, not just going for a walk, giving people information. So now we want to go and look at the plants as well. So this is our next area over here. There we go. So what does it want here? Take our hat off for this. Right, okay. What are we actually looking for? Is it the owl here? Let's have a look. Photograph the great grey owl. So we want to be here somewhere. I mean, that mission on the map actually might be to find the... Yeah,
Make
okay,
sure
that's
everyone's all
fine.
right, then let them know it's safe to head back.
This is it, the magic's
Probably just
over.
spooked.
Okay, so this is slightly veering off onto one of the side missions, or the sort of everyday missions. But let's reassure the person
Thanks
that we
for checking
found
on
him.
me. I just heard a noise and ran. I thought it was a bear or something.
There are bears here, and you
Sounds
will
like
see
you're
bears.
fine, just shaken up. Happens out here more often than you'd think.
Okay, that's fine. That was one of the missions that sort of got overlapped from you know, headquarters. So we'll get back on with the mission. Can I get out here? Yes, I can. Right, let's have a look on the pad where we're going to next. Aha, okay. So we do want to go this way. That's fine. Oh, there's loads of rubbish to pick up. The rubbish for me is a bit like, you know, when we play Police Simulator, doing the parking tickets. I just can't resist it.
Visitors getting lost. Please go make sure the trail is marked correctly. Got it.
I just can't
Let
resist
this one
it.
go. Not ideal, but not the end of the world.
Right, okay. We're just going to run around here. So we could... There are optional things in the main quest as well, such as you can see on the top left, repair food locker. We will try and do that. Good job I'm fit. I think you've got to be very fit as a park ranger. Absolutely. Okay, right, we're over here. Somewhere, just on the other side of this hill. How long is the game? We will ask Fabian that. That's a very good one. If that could be collated, that is a very, very important question. Obviously, the time is going to expand over the early access period, isn't it? You know, there's going to be a certain amount of content that's available to you in the early access. Then you'll have the roadmaps, and then ultimately you'll have the ultimate goal of how long they want the game to be. Right, okay. Let's have a look. It will turn orange when we're in the right place, but I'm not sure what it is we're looking for here. If it is the owl. Ah, I think it probably is. I think it probably is. No. Oh, we've got... this is probably for the flora part, isn't it? Yeah, so if you hold down the left trigger, it will give you some information, just points of interest within the map as well. So yes, we want to get over to there.
Good shot.
And photograph that as well.
Easy to overlook, but it stabilizes most of the slope around here. Small, but important.
I'll show you the lexicon as well. So we've got animals, flora, and landmarks. Now, what I like about it is that we've already seen. Let's have a look. The bighorn sheep, right? So it's not done and dusted. You know, that's it. Oh, is that it? No, we're looking for movement, drinking, eating, rest, and awareness, which I'm sure is all going to be in the achievements. So if you're an achievement hunter, I'm hoping that, you know, to have to catch an animal doing all of these things, because then it keeps you coming back to the map, doesn't it? So yeah, it's not just like, oh, I've taken a photograph of it, that's it. There's many more levels below that to come back and try and get the full lexicon as well. Okay, that's that. We have also got a photo mode as well, which is really cool because it is a particularly pretty looking game. I do like it. It looks really, really cool. You can't go off for ages on drone mode, or yeah, like you've got a bit of a window around your character, but it's some of the locations in the game are absolutely beautiful. The waterfalls are very, very nice. Right, do we go back or do we go round? Hello, Stephen. How are you? Lots of ash. Yes, there is. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's follow it round. I think would be the best thing. Yeah, let's follow it round. Now I think this is the. Let's have a look.
Some hikers mentioned a trail that's become tough to navigate. Sounds like heavy overgrowth or debris. Can you take a look? I've marked the area on your map.
I don't think we have to do anything to this. Okay.
Fair. That's your decision. Let's just keep
How high up can you go? I think that's pretty... I mean, we're up high anyway, but... Oh, much higher than I actually initially thought. I think that's it there. Yeah, pretty high. And the map is absolutely huge. It really is. It's really, really big, as you can see from the actual map. Now, that's not it, obviously. As you can see all the lines on there. Plus, the more you play it, the more trails will become open, and the more trails that you'll actually open yourself as well. Right, we're just going to work our way round here. I think I've chosen the hard way, but of course that's what we do. Yeah, I think I really have chosen the hard way. I may go around the other way. Exploration is a big part of the game as well, to find the landmarks, to find the cool places and the tunnels and the caves and the monuments. They're all there to be found. The animals running around. Yeah, there's a lot to do. My gameplay, you fill a whole photo album with bear cub pictures. Yeah, I can see that happening. If you open trails, the fog of war will remove... if you open trails, the fog of war will remove... Also, you unlock new booms. Oh, when you open trails. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you, Fabian. Sorry, I had to read that a couple of times. Right, let's work our way around this way, I think would be the best way. So yeah, we're going to get the producer of the game on in a second. Well, about sort of 45 minutes, something like that. We're going to play as much as we can of the game. I want to show you the game in action, because I think you'll be impressed. Tell me what you think of how it looks. I'm interested. I mean, I think it looks very, very pretty. There's enough detail here, given the size of the location as well. It is a national park. To really portray the environment, I think it looks very, very pretty. And another big hit for Astragon, I should think. And it's got almost like the DNA of Astragon, like with the checking of the permits. It's very, very good, very interesting.
Take a look around and snap what stands out. I've marked the area.
You're gonna be kept busy, that's for sure.
Not ideal, but not the end of the world.
And just when you think you've seen a simulator of everything, I mean, this is a good one. This is lovely. So, I mean, it looks particularly nice, I think. And you can go to all these places. You know, in actual fact, you might see the car down there, you know. That's a good point. I wonder if we can spot the car. The car is definitely at this location somewhere. I swear it is. I thought it was there, actually, where we parked, but no, that's the first lay-by. I think. I'm sort of want to find the car now. But that gives you an idea of the level of detail, because I've been playing before, you see, and I've been down to this waterfall, this river. It's really cool. I love Pokemon Snap. Right, okay, so what have we left here to do? We've got to photograph the grey owl. Let's have a look. Now that's probably going to be... Yeah, here we go.
Perfect. Lighting's clean, subject's clear.
And you can zoom right in as well.
Nicely for the display.
Cool. But it's not just an animal program. You know, let's get that across. It's not just an animal program. It's going to be way more busy than that. This is just an aspect of what the game is actually about. Let's fix this while we're here. Make sure I can see all of your chats. It would be absolutely awesome, regardless of where you're watching, if you could leave the streams a little like. That always helps, especially indie development. Helps people to discover the game. That's it. So if you are watching, just leave a like, maybe a little share. It always helps. We're live on the Astragon Steam page. We're live on the Astragon... I think that was finished. Yeah, we're live on the Astragon YouTube channel as well, and my own channel, GametechUK. There we go. Right, what a lovely little viewpoint. Really, really cool. Right, haven't got time to fix that, but that's another thing we can fix. Okay, right, let's get going. Let's see where it is. Yeah, take a picture of the view. Of course, what was I thinking? Yeah, you're right. Okay, so where have we got to go next? I think we've... Yeah, just follow it back to... yeah, because we've got everything now to complete the mission. Yeah, you're right, though. Let's take a... What? Where am I? Oh, here I am. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Because, yeah, let's have a look first. Because when I showed you the lexicon, we've got animals, flora, and landmarks. Okay. It doesn't highlight...
One of our lesser used trails is getting swallowed by nature. Time to bring it back. I've marked it on your map. See what you can do?
It hasn't highlighted orange. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, so let's come out of there. Let's go back to our tablet. Back to the lexicon. Landmarks? Nothing yet.
All right.
But it
That's a no.
gives
I'll
you
take
an
it at face
idea.
value.
Maybe I was just in the wrong place. It did go orange, though. Oh, sorry, that wasn't a landmark. Even I was wrong. That's the producer. You wait till I get him on. Right, okay, let's carry on. It makes up for my demo. The reason I said about the demo is actually when you go to your stream, it shows the trailer and it just mentions the demo. That's why I thought it was out. But yeah, this is going to be out in about 40 minutes time. So if you are interested, it's €19.99, $19.99, £16.75. It's cheap, isn't it? No, I don't want to use the word cheap because that sort of belittles it, but it's good value, you know, for what you're getting. And you're right at the start of the journey. Like I say, Fabian's going to come in and tell us about the 2 updates that are documented, but of course in between that there'll be lots of you know, updates, fixes, and small improvements, of course. Hello, the Grumpy Gamer. How are you on the Astragon stream? How are you? Right, okay. Complete the info panel. So yeah, we're going to go back basically to the info panel. Hello, John. How are you on my stream? How are you? I mean, little bits like this. It's just really, really nice. It's got a nice feel to it. And a bit like, I'm not comparing it at all to Police Simulator, just another one of the Astragon games. It can be busy as you want it to be. You know, if you can turn the headquarters off so she doesn't keep sending you jobs. If you want to go litter picking, you can do that. If you want to get stuck in and go and help with missing people, you can do that. You can, you know, if you want to go around just fixing everything, opening new trails, you can do. It can be as busy as you want it to be. That's what I found when playing it, anyway.
That's it. An info panel with actual info on it. We can't force people to care, but we can give them something worth noticing.
Oh, I love that as a statement. We can't force people to care, but we can make them notice.
Fixed. Campers are safe. It's nothing flashy, but it's the kind of work that keeps this park running. I'm sure when those campers get home, they'll be talking about how Bigfoot crashed their camping trip. Well, what can you do? Thanks for taking care of all that, Ranger.
Ah, so what we can do is, look, there's some more sheep, but they're in different poses. Awareness. Look, they know I'm there. Look, so I've just unlocked that. And you can take as many as you want. It's not a problem. You can look for good pictures. You can... Yeah, there's not a limit to the pictures. So if we go back to the lexicon, you'll see what I was mentioning earlier is the fact that we've got animals, we've got the bighorn sheep. Now I've unlocked one for awareness as well, which excellent vision uses elevation for safety and visibility. I think that's just one, that's thinking just a little bit deeper than take a picture of a sheep, fill up the lexicon. No, there's different reasons to go back. And as you're playing the game and you start to see all these animals, you'll be like, oh, I need a picture for this one. And it just absorbs you into the game a little bit more. That's what I find anyway.
Okay, I'll admit I was hoping you'd take it, but I hear you.
We do, Sully. Are you part of the team, Sully? It's hard to make people care. We put up signs to stay on path to help stop denaturalisation. Yeah. We just usually have to build more fences. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I mean, would you describe this as a cozy game? I think it is. I mean, it's not really keeping on at me. I don't want to be nagged in the game, and I haven't found that from playing it. I'm not completely nagged into doing stuff. Like I say, you can turn you can turn the lady off the headquarters if you don't want her to send you jobs. You can pause that if you want to. And then what we're going to do now is you can see, so top left, gather XP to unlock the next mission. And what I mean by XP is just do your job as a park ranger. So here, for example, oh, we found something to fix, and you'll see as we do it, the XP bar will go up. There you go, and fill it up, get the next mission. You know, it's quite laid back in his approach, and it means that you're always looking for something to do. I like this one. Soaring is my favourite thing to do in the game. Like I say, there's a little. Is it a mini game or a quick time event, whatever you want to call it, with each tool? This one is on the left analog. You literally, it's interactive. It's making you feel interactive with the actual things you're using. Each one of them has got something different to do. So this one is a hold and release, and all the time we're getting XP. Coders. I am getting plenty of cardio. Yes, you're absolutely right. When you fine or tell someone to leave the park, does that affect badly on you in the game? Let's ask Fabian that. So if that can be collected, because that's a good question. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, I get it. I'm here if you need anything.
Hey, look, rest. I love this. If you're a collector in game, which let's be honest, we all are. Let's not pretend. So we go back to the Lexicon. I know I'm really selling you the Lexicon, but I just think it's great that they've just gone a little bit deeper in there. Now look, we've got one for rest. So all we need to do is catch them eating and drinking, and we've beaten the game. But yes, we've been playing it long enough for you to tell me your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think in the comment section below, whether you're on the Steam page, wherever you are. Okay, let's do this while we're here, because this is all going to help with our... Look at the one little hit, look. That is a John way, isn't it? That's a whiff now. And then let the men do it, John. And it's nice, as you discover more things to fix, you're discovering more sort of mini-games. Or whatever you would call them. I would call this a mini-game. I suppose it's not. It is a quick-time event, maybe, yeah. Okay, press RB to put it away. I did start playing this on keyboard and mouse, actually, but it really works well on controller. Yeah, I'm an absolute controller player on this. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck as well. So it's not certified for Steam Deck, but it does play. So let me show you. The check-in permits, right? So ask for permit.
Good running into you.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Ask for permit. So he's got a basic plus. Now, basic plus allows you to go camping. It doesn't allow fishing. It does allow you to be in the forest and the meadows. So as far as I can see it, he's got an afternoon pass. The time, well, we need to know, actually. Oh, there we go. Morning until midday, afternoon from 12. Okay, so as far as I see it, I don't know what you think. He is legal to be in the park. So let's give that back, and we'll say valid.
Appreciate the check.
And it goes green. And we can let him go.
You had me nervous for a second there.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. There's the sheep. I wonder if I can... No, I need to... What was it? Drinking and eating. Yeah, drinking and eating. But it feels lovely, doesn't it? When you go to a proper national park like this, you do see animals everywhere. If you go in the UK, we've got something called the New Forest, and you can be walking around the New Forest, and suddenly, I've got a video actually of we parked the car, a horse just puts his head in beside my youngest son, my eldest son, my eldest son when he was about 1, and just ate all the apples we had in the car. It's just what happens. Yeah, just what happens.
Just a slow descent into visual neglect. If you've got some brush magic in you, the area's already marked on your map. All right, that's a no.
What is going off here? Something is going off over here. But you can see there's just the right amount of AI. If we go to busier places, I'll show you, it gets really busy. And there's some really, really cool bits that I haven't even asked Fabian about with regards to... what's she pointing at? I haven't even asked Fabian about some of the bits that I'm excited to read about on the roadmap, so I haven't prepped that at all, because I want to know just as much as you. Yeah, there's some very, very interesting points that if they come, well, when they come to fruition, would be very interesting. Let me, whereabouts are we? I've got a bit of stick drift on my controller there. Did you see that? Oh, we want to go back up there. That's it. And then down this path. So dynamic time of day, we've seen that. Dynamic weather, we're seeing that currently. It was sort of raining, spitting. Let's see what he's up to. He's looking suspicious.
Hello.
So, like I say, this is my equivalent of like checking for the parking tickets in Police Sim. I love to be able to do something at almost every corner of the game. So, ask for permit. So he's got a basic plus all day pass. He's just walking along. We know that it's 6 o'clock. It is absolutely fine. Give it back.
Appreciate the check.
Right, that was red though. Okay, that was red. Let's ask him to leave the park. Let's see what happens.
If you say so. Bye for now.
And he's off. He's off. Yeah. Oh, the expiry date as well. So there's a few things to check on there, isn't there? Sully, you're obviously part of the team then, aren't you? I did ask you. I don't think I got your response. Are you part of the team? Fabian, is Sully part of the team? Yeah, you got the expiry date as well. Okay. Oh, you're not Sully. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. You could. Yeah, I appreciate your honesty because you could have easily said, yeah. And I would have gone, oh, what? Cool. Because I'm so gullible, you know. Just an avid lover of the game. Looking at the Astragon Discord, there's a lot of people that have been waiting for this game. And, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you could have had me right over there, Sully. Right, here's our vehicle. Now, where was we? I swear we was up there for our when we did the viewpoint. Yeah. Okay. Right, we're going to play for another half hour, so we're not going to do anything particular. We're going to go and explore. I think that's what we'll do. Get some more XP to get to the next mission. Yeah. Hello, Unwind. How are you?
Ranger, wrap up that mission unless you've got night vision.
I think what we'll do is we'll show you going back to base. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is where I wanted to show you respawn. Okay, I deliberately did it so I could show you respawn. Honestly. Don't trust me with the park ranger car. You can't park there, mate. You can. Just proved it. Giving the truck some character, yeah. Yeah, this was the lay-by that I thought we'd parked in. I wonder where we actually were then. Yeah, we must have been up there, you know, because I thought that this was the lay-by that I pointed out first. But yeah, let's go back to our house. I haven't sent any... I don't think I've sent any AI on the road throughout the national park. I will ask Fabian that, because I do want to know if there's going to be... I mean, to see camper vans driving and parked up would be for immersion really, really cool. And just general traffic. It's not going to be a highway. Yeah, it's not a highway. Look, here we go. This is very nice here. Look. Yeah, this is cool. Let's go to photo mode. Let's go and have a little look. And you can go all here. There's no off bounds. You can go everywhere that you can see. I think that looks really cool. What do you think? I think it looks lovely. Very, very nice. It's developed by To Go Games, and I will be asking Fabian about To Go Games. They definitely know what they're doing with regards to the Unreal Engine and creating a fun game. I think it looks gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, repair, controls, and tasks.
That light fading around you? That's your cue to go home.
So this is where we park. How's my Weight Watchers going? It's going alright. Slimming World, not Weight Watchers. I've lost a stone in 5 weeks, so I'm happy about that. Which means that I can run around in this game. And also, right, also, whether you expected this or not, multiplayer is coming. How cool will that be? And I think that's why there's 4 things in there, because there's a thing here, respawn the player's vehicle into the garage. I think that's if it gets lost, maybe. But yeah, you can see it's respawning there. But multiplayer, how cool will multiplayer in this be? Yeah, I think that'll be cool. Right, we're going to go to bed, basically. Now, one thing I would like to do, which unnerves me a little bit, I can't shut the door. And I don't know about you, with developers, I hope you're listening. I don't want to sleep with the door open. There's bears out there. There's all sorts of animals. There's visitors. And I've just got to lay down with the door open and go to sleep. So I definitely want to be able to shut the door. After you had your sale. Okay. What sale do you mean, Fabian? So yeah, I really hope that the fact that this building is in, construction, I hope that's telling a story in the game. I hope as early access goes on, I hope as early access goes on, these buildings start to get, I don't know, that's me just speaking as a gamer. I really hope so. I really hope that it sort of tells a story as the progression of your national park goes on. Okay, so we've had a sleep. Okay. Phone's busy. Let's go before they ask me to do something. Where is the museum? Where's the museum? Look, you can literally go everywhere. I've not been out here before. Where's the museum? Let's have a look. Oh, up here. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. So behind me. Yep. In fact, it should tell us on here, shouldn't it? Visitor Centre. Yeah. Shush. Here we go. Ah, look, I haven't seen this at all, but I cannot resist picking up the litter. I just can't resist it. Look, it's a pleasant little job. And this is why we can't have nice things. You build something like this, and then people just drop litter everywhere.
Got a few reports of overnight damage near the visitor center. Nothing huge, but the pattern's strange enough to make me curious. Could be weather, could be mischief. Go take a look and see what we're doing.
Haven't seen this at all.
Like a small hurricane passed through here.
And have you noticed it's a little bit busier up here as well?
Around it, and let's see if this is random or on purpose.
Oh, cool. Oh, look at this. This is the visitor centre, the park's main hub. Visitors can buy tickets, get information, and explore the museum inside. Oh, my God. The museum showcases the park's plant and wildlife. Completing Lexicon entries unlocks new exhibits. So it gives you a reason to actually do that. To finish an animal entry, earn all behaviour badges. So we need to get those horned sheep sleeping and drinking. Drinking and eating, wasn't it? When an entry is complete, head to the museum to install the new exhibit. Each exhibit tells part of the park's story. Stop by when you can. Oh, this has been done so nicely, I must say. Oh, look at that. That's like a map of it. Cool. Look at that. That's really cool.
There's an old trail out there that could use some serious attention.
Oh, I think we're going to have things on display here, aren't we? Yeah, cool. Oh, this definitely gives you a real sense of like, okay, I've got jobs to do. Let's go and do them. I like that. Yeah, that's really cool. I wonder whether, like in Bus Simulator when we used to sell the tickets, I wonder if we can get, if we can do a shift. Again, this is just me talking as a gamer. This is not part of the team or anything like that. I wonder if we can get there, sell tickets. That would be awesome. Cannot contain my excitement to play this game. Well, you can in about 20 minutes. Yeah, you can in about 20 minutes, which is really cool. So, yeah, I've been very excited to play this. So thank you very much for joining me. And as I say, whatever stream you're in, if you leave a little like and maybe a share, it always helps. Indie development. And if you want to come over to my channel, you can just search GameTechUK, or of course just stay exactly where you are. Right, let's do some more jobs then. So the furry culprit looks like something had a busy night near the visitor centre. This is Codus, isn't it? Go follow the mess and see if you can piece together what happened. Okay. Well, we've already picked this up. Oh, they've been knocked down again. Okay. I know a song about that. That's another good question. Was this game modelled after a certain park or just random? I'm interested in the sort of location of... so can you just make a copy of that onto the Discord so I can ask Fabian that? I'm interested. Because I know Fabian likes a bit of nature and wildlife. So I'm definitely interested in the inspiration for, you know, where we are and why we're here. Here we go. Inspect the animal tracks using your ranger sense. Okay, so we hold down...
Excuse me.
Oh.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can, sweetheart. What do you want?
Hello.
Hello. So she's asked me a question, but I can answer that question with a question. I can ask for a permit. Let's provide information. Let's see what sort of information they actually
What
want.
kind of habitat does the great gray owl prefer?
Well, I think it's dense forest near meadows, bogs, or other open areas. That's what I think. And I
You've
was
got
right.
all the answers, huh?
I have.
See you around.
See you later.
I'm finally getting the hang of this.
Oh, they've got some English voices in there as well. This is really cool. I love this. Right, so we get our vision. Let's inspect that.
Here we go. Fresh trail. Follow it.
Okay.
Leave before the wind erases it.
So you can see that in less than 40 minutes, the varied gameplay that we've already done. You know, it's been pretty varied and interesting, isn't it? Okay, it sort of stops here. I think. Follow the trail. Yeah, very varied in terms of gameplay, which is exactly what we need for our sort of gaming time, isn't it? Okay, we're still following.
Looks like someone didn't pack out what they packed in. Mind picking up a bit of litter? The area
I
is
will
fine
do
for
litter in a moment. I like the way there's like puddles and just, you know, it looks lived in, doesn't it? It doesn't look like the park has been created yesterday. And I think, you know, that helps create a believable environment. It doesn't look freshly mowed
Alright,
and
some
set
things
up
just won't get done
for
today.
this game. It feels like this has been here and the games have been created in the environment. So believability is exactly what we want. Oh, he's scratched as he's come down. I like that. I'm sort of menacingly holding a screwdriver as I walk around the park. Let's put that away. And we can do some more permits. Let's do another permit.
Good to run into.
Let's look at this expiration date as well. So permit. Oh, okay. That's right. We're on... What is the date in game? Where am I missing the date in game? Over on the clock. I think I'm missing the date in game. He's got the ultimate though. He's got ultimate. He can do anything he wants. Yeah. I was so into the tracks I didn't even notice the screwdriver. I think a few of the kids did. They was getting scared.
I'll clear them.
It's fine. It's green. It's green. Let's let him go.
Take care, Ranger. Have a good day.
More like
15th of March. Where are you seeing that? Am I absolutely blind? Oh, okay. Yeah. Month and day. Yep, that's fine. Thank you. So that's another thing to look out for is the time, the expiry date. Yep, gotcha. Right, we're following these tracks. I painted a bench earlier as well, which was quite cool. Right, animal nearby. So I think... Where's the raccoon? Where is it? So you can look for yourself, but obviously when it turns orange... But where is the raccoon? It's like turning orange. I want to know why it's turning orange.
Finally, a sign that's not falling.
Now I'm lost.
That's not helpful. Good to
Now what?
Go ahead and tidy up what's left there. Might
'Kay.
as well leave it better than we found it.
Yes.
Someone has to.
And it's my job, isn't it? Imagine multiplayer would be quite cool.
I should probably go back.
There we go, litter picker.
Boy, am I
I
glad to
don't know
So,
why it's not letting me
slight
do
wrinkle in
that.
the day.
Okay.
Someone didn't make it back from their hike. Can you go play rescuer? I've marked their last known location for you.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, you can.
Hello again.
Hello. Right. What do you want? Let's give directions. Oh, the bag is full. Yes, it is. Bottom right of the screen. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, yeah, of course.
Do you know how to
Okay.
get to Beartown
I'm a little
Ridge?
disappointed, but I get it.
So, how do you get to Beartown Ridge? Okay, let's have a look. Have we actually discovered that yet? I think it's this one. No. That one.
That's exactly what I needed. Be safe out here.
Yeah, of course, the bin is full up.
That's a relief.
These developers are clever, aren't they? Always keeping you busy and making sure you're looking at what you're actually doing. I hope it comes over to console. I don't even know if I'm allowed to ask Fabian if it's coming to console, but I'm going to ask Fabian if it's coming to console. Of course we want this on console, 100%. This would, I mean, let me know in the chat, would you want this on console? It's, yeah, it'd be absolutely fantastic and a big hit, I'm very, very sure. Right, let's repair this as well. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask him. I'm going to ask him. There we go. Let's look at his
Hello.
permit. Let's ask for permit. Of course we want it on console. Of course we do. Right, 16th for the 3rd. We're on the 15th for the 3rd. So he's only got one more day for a basic. It's 12:30. Yeah, it's fine. He's allowed in the forest in the afternoon. It is afternoon. It's the 15th of March. He's got it up to the 16th of March. Yeah, he's fine. It's fine. Valid.
All clear.
That's it. Should we give him a verbal warning anyway?
Okay, thanks. Till next time.
I don't know if it's deliberate or the way I read the body language, but if someone's permit is wrong, their eyes really do look shifty. They're like looking away and going, "Oh, thanks. I thought it was." It might just be my interpretation of the body language, but something's definitely going on. They're a sneaky AI.
Some folks just don't care.
Yeah, I mean, when a game goes into early access, of course, they want to complete the early access period, and I'm sure that's what Fabian's going to say.
Excuse me. Can I ask you a question?
But still, it would be nice to at least know there's plans for that, wouldn't there?
Excuse me.
Yes, there you
Always
go.
nice to spot a ranger.
I've got notes about something impressive out there, but no.
I think, well, let's see. Provide information. Okay.
Gray owl most likely to be seen hunting.
Surely that's at night. At night during the low light of dawn and dusk.
Makes sense. Thank you. Catch you later.
I mean, all ages could play this game. I think you'll agree with that. Wouldn't it be good to, you know, have a child or a grandchild around that
That's your
plays
call.
the game with
No
you,
hard feelings.
and you can talk about it. It creates conversation, doesn't it? Yeah, well, when do you think the owl would be out? And it's good, isn't it? It can be educational as well. Right, here we go. Let's do this. I do wonder when multiplayer comes, how are they going to change the missions? Are they going to enhance the missions for multiplayer, or will it just be other people in here messing about? Sorry, I meant helping me. Yeah, multiplayer would be fantastic in this, just to be round together. Imagine it, it'd be really, really cool. Right, there's one more here, I think. Oh yeah, we've got some litter. Yeah, so if you've got any questions you want me to ask Fabian, it'll be on in about 10 minutes, something like that, 10, 15 minutes. If you've got any questions that you want to ask the producer of the game, he won't be able to answer everything. There's no doubt about that. He won't be able to answer everything. But they're always open and honest, Astragon. So yeah, if you want to know anything, I'm going to get him in on the stream in a second. It'll be on the webcam as well, so you'll be able to see him. At the same time, I can't help but feel sometimes developers can make announcements too early, as people aren't patient these days. No, and I think that's the good thing about early access. If you come into early access understanding what early access is all about, then you're never like disappointed, because the idea is that rather than wait a year for the game, you can be involved and play it in chapters basically. And Astragon have always been good with their early access programs. Seafarer, I mean, that's just going to be awesome as that enhances. And most importantly, they have got a Discord where it's not my Discord, it's theirs. Go into their Discord. There's always people, developers, Fabian, the producer of the game, always in there answering questions. They're very, very open. And if they can't answer a question, they'll say, we can't give you that information, or yeah, we don't know yet. Like things like this. This is so cool. This is so cool.
Try to get a few good photos. The location's marked on your map. All right, that's a no. I'll take it at face value.
Look at that. There's all these little things to... I don't know if we could take a picture of that. I don't know if this would... Yeah, I don't know if this would be... I mean, it turned orange there, which tells me that there's something to take a photo of. Let's have a look. I mean, I suppose this is quite a cool landmark within... No, we haven't. Oh, hang on. Cave mount? No, we haven't. No. But it gives you an idea. Look, we've got Distant Peak, Clear Mountain Lake. There's loads of stuff here. There's different biomes as well. Well, the biome changes from I mean, here. This is a great example of the biome changing. Look at this. Look at this. I like this game. I like it a lot.
Another messed sort. At this rate, you'll be eligible for a janitorial badge before the season's over.
Now, I don't know how finely tuned the fixing is, as in how often will I have to repair this bench. I don't know, because I swear it was this bench earlier that I painted. Whether that means that, the benches are always breaking, or whether they're just random benches, I don't know.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
He said in my ear really loudly. Who's that? It'd be good to ask Fabian that, actually.
Hello? Could you help me?
Yeah, Death Stranding. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Perfect. Just what I needed.
And there we go. Right, who... I like the way they stand there for... Yeah, he doesn't just disappear. Yeah, okay.
Nice to spot a ranger.
I'll put my hat off if it... There you go. Put my hat on. There you go. Oh, this is Immersion 101, isn't it? Let's give him directions.
I'm looking for a Strawberry Overlook.
Strawberry Overlook. It sounds lovely. Shall we go together? Strawberry Overlook. There we go. It's got to be this one, I think. Yeah.
Yes, that's where I'm going. Thank you.
I hope I get... Yeah, I do. I hope. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I hope I get XP for that. But, yes. Yeah, I do. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments section, though. I think it's, well, I think you can tell I like it. When I like something, I like it a lot. And I've played this game many hours, and what happened was I actually restarted it because we decided that the best way to show you the game was at the point where the demo finishes. I think I've got quite a few hours in this. I was quite happily playing, but we decided the best thing to show you was just after the demo. So I actually deleted my save and then started again. Didn't mind because it's fun. It's nice. It's a nice, harmless place to be. It's quite relaxing.
Campers are just flooding in today.
Yeah, we got campers as well.
Confirm they've got permission to be here.
What have we got here?
Flagged for you. Got it. We let this one go. Not ideal, but not the end of the world.
She's not disappointed. She's not angry. She's just disappointed. Yeah, it looks like a nice, casual, peaceful RPG type game. I mean, would you just... I don't know. What's the consensus? Is this now becoming cozy gaming? Or is this something else? It'd be interesting to know what you think. Exactly, Grumpy. And I think they've definitely stepped up with their last range of games. You know, Ignite, Seafarer, Park Ranger. Yeah. Oh, here we go. You just see this as a simulation game. Yeah, yeah. We could leave that unpainted.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Oh no, it doesn't need painting. Okay, so there's a bit of variation there. When we get to a bench, we're not just going to have to fix it.
Excuse me.
Hang
can I ask you a
on.
question?
Can you see I'm streaming? We're not just going to have to fix and paint every time. We just fixed that one. We didn't need to paint it. Here we go.
Hey, everything all right?
Oh, someone asked about me. Yes, I'm fine.
Are the bright red parts of the Indian paintbrush the actual flowers?
The red. Is it always best to say I don't know, or is it best to the red part? Oh, sir, no, the red parts, they're fruit.
I'll check somewhere else.
No, that was wrong. Right, all right. Don't give me that attitude. I'm going to ask him for a permit now. Okay, 3rd of the 10th for the 3rd. Oh, hello. Well, look at what's going on here. Looky, looky. Never mind asking me clever questions. He hasn't got a permit. Okay, card's expired, mate.
I just got that.
No, no. Right, leave the park now.
Whatever. I'm gone.
Whatever.
Appreciate the help.
The developers have incorporated a little bit of attitude, and I think that's great. Whatever. I've just been blindsided by AI. That was brilliant. Whatever. Oh, that's cool. I just got it. Classic excuse, yeah.
We need more images for our seasonal archive. Can you head over and photograph some of the local
Yeah,
plant
we
life?
can do that.
I've marked the spot.
But what do you think? You know, I mean, like I say,
I like having you out there.
when I like something, I like something. This is one of my favourites. I really do like this. Why is it smoky in here? What? Oh, we better slow down. What's going on? Yeah, it's really, really cool. Oh, it's Tuesday today. That was rude. I love it. Hello, Giggles. How are you? Yeah, really, really cool. So we are almost full up. I'm going to play for another 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll get Fabian in, because I think you want to hear from him as well. Oh, here we go. Beavers. No, raccoons. Sorry. So we've opened up the Lexicon. That's fine. Movement. We're filling up the Lexicon. See if we could fill that up and go back to the museum, we'd see, I think, something to do with the raccoons. Need to see them swimming, maybe drinking. Same thing, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Swimming, surely. Now, strangely, I don't know whether this is going to change. I will just show you this. Whenever obviously, I'm an explorer. I want to go into the water, see what happens. That happens. So I'm not sure if that's always going to be the way. Or whether... Oh, could you put that on the list to ask Fabian, please? Because I'm interested. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is there. Not sure. But, yeah, we're going to get Fabian in a minute. Are you ready, Fabian, to have a chat? And if you've got any questions that you'd like me to ask Fabian, he's always ready. Right, let me finish this then. And we'll sort of talk, and I'll try and play as I'm talking. But if there's, you know, I'd rather just listen to Fabian, really. But yeah, we'll try and play and talk at the same time. Right, let's get him in. It makes me sad. I want to climb, swim, dig, go. Yeah, a bit feral in the woods. Well, you can do that with Ranger's Path. Right, okay. Let's get him in here. I'm going to call him first. So let's call. Start call. Hello. Hello, Fabian.
Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about you? Seeing
Oh,
you
lovely.
streaming?
Yeah. So lovely to have you on. We can see you on the stream now as well. That's it. There he is. That's his thumbnail. Let's. Shall we start by going through the roadmap? Because there's some interesting bits on the roadmap that I'd love to discuss with you. Have you got the roadmap up on your screen?
I got it up on my screen, yeah, sure thing.
Let's get it on our screen. So we've got it up for people to discuss and for you to go through. So tell us about Update 1, which is coming, estimated release date this spring.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe first of all, why are we doing early access? We thought it's the best approach. There's so much to do as a ranger, and we really want to figure out with the people, with the player, what are the things player want to do. We built a base for what they can do, and we really want to expand this. We also have some clear plans, but as you said, players should have an impact on that one. So Update 1 gonna be coming in spring this year, and it's gonna be a nice addition to the game. You already asked about, we have one vehicle. We're gonna add another vehicle.
Yep.
I don't want to spoil yet which vehicle, but
No.
there's gonna be a new one added to the fleet, basically.
Okay, it says
which
powerful
gonna
and
come in
incredibly
pretty
useful.
handy.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you asked about the vehicles in the park. Right now, the park, if you check near the visitor center, it tells you that it's prohibited to enter by car.
Oh.
This could change in the future. Let's say we're looking into that one.
Okay, okay, that's cool. Yeah, at least it tells the story why there's nothing there. Yeah, that's fine. Just before you go on, can everyone hear Fabian? Okay, is it all good? Yeah, carry on, Fabian.
Yeah. One of the other things is we really want to give a bigger sense of progression within the game. Right now, you have the trails, you unlock the new biomes and stuff like that. You progress through the main missions by doing call-outs that you get via radio, but we want to introduce the park rating system. I think previously you asked, or someone else asked, like, what is the impact right now of giving a fine, of sending someone out of a park, or simply doing something wrong?
Yeah.
To be fair, right now there is no big deal. You might get a funny voice line, someone giving you side eye, as you said.
Yeah.
But that's the thing we really want to expand on. It's going to be a huge new system, working with the shifts you basically have, end of day report, giving you ratings for different parts of the park, and so on and so on. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's going to be really, really interesting and give you another sense of exploration, progression, but also it gives you unlocks within the park.
Okay. So the park is going to, what you do is going to have an impact on the park itself, reputation-wise.
Yes, not just reputation-wise, also simply on how the park going to progress and how good in shape, how many visitors will be around, for example, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
On the other hand, these are all like high-level back-end systems, but we also want to let you do more stuff.
Okay.
You are the player, you are the ranger, and you want to get your hands dirty. So it's just right now you can control tickets. We also going to add the ability to do backpack searches. You can see people that are raising concerns within the park, and you can control them. But also you can ask random visitors within the park if you're if you're allowed to check their backpacks, because rangers are no police officers. They're not always allowed to check the backpacks, but you can ask people, and if you have reasonable suspicion, you are absolutely allowed to. And there's going to be a whole rule set about backpack searches, what is allowed in the park, what is not allowed, what is until which capabilities allowed in the park. Let's say maybe a Swift Army knife is allowed in the park, but a big like
cleaver,
katana or whatever is definitely not allowed.
Yeah. Okay.
And a lot of more stuff like that. On the other hand, we love nature, and we really want to push the nature. And one of the things is we want to add trees, flora within the park, so you can find different variation of trees that have fungus, mushrooms, stuff like that stuck on that. And you kind of need to mark, clear them, and stuff like that. You need to find them, spot them, mark them, and potentially later on also replace them with new grown trees.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. And like Sully just says in the chat, I love so much thought has gone into this. It does sound like, as early access should work, you've got the grounding for the game, but you've got a lot of plans to move forward. I like the other thing there: transport goods, gather items, and drop them off at the right location. You mean between, like, say, the museum and somewhere else to move stocks around?
Yeah, absolutely. For example, one thing, for example, is you've seen the trash can where you needed to put in your full bag. Someone's they gonna overspill, and you might need to return those as well. But on the other hand, what could be useful in that park? Paper maps are still a thing I heard of, and these information panels are quite important for visitors. So they most likely gonna run out of paper maps, and you want to restock them in time. And also that plays into the park progression system later on, and park rating system. So all that comes together. I would say update 1 is mainly about like the overall park rating progression and backpack search and smaller things that included in that one.
Yeah, like bug fixes and improvements that you found along the way.
Absolutely. I mean, all those things gonna come without those bigger patches. We do plan to update the game frequently.
Yeah.
But we also want to have like major improvements content-wise that we already pre-planned. They're going to be always in some of the quality of life improvements, a new mission here, there, and smaller things like that.
Yeah.
That we don't want to show off too big. And obviously, we also have planned enough space for the community to have an impact. Like maybe it's you, Jason, writing me tomorrow. Like, I really want to see the new behavior for the, let's say, raccoon. You want to have him dancing, and you want to have this in the lexicon, and we all believe this is a good thing.
Yeah.
Then we definitely going to look at this, check this, try to make this possible. So that's what's early access for us. We want to have certain things planned, community involved in that, and obviously frequently updating, bug fixing, and improving.
Excellent. Before we move on to update 2, I think the game is now out yet. It's out now, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I even missed that one.
Yeah.
5 minutes ago.
So congratulations to Astragon and the team over there. It's now available $19.99 in euros and £16.75. So yeah, I think that's a sale on at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's even discounted now.
Yeah.
10%. It's just not the biggest discount, but I think we already picked a pretty fair price for that one.
Oh, God,
and if you want to save a bit more, go ahead and give it a shout.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. So update 2, that's summer of this year. What's happening there?
Yeah, update 2 in summer. Animates are a nice thing. You already mentioned the lexicon more than once, and I think you even referenced Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, that was Codus.
One of my childhood memories to the Nintendo 64. And the idea of the lexicon evolved around that game.
Yeah.
You want to take good pictures, you want to snap those moments within the gameplay, and we want to add more stuff for that. More animates means more pictures, more variation, adding more life into the current environment. Really bigger animals. I don't want to spoil any of those, but there's gonna be a big animal, and I hope we can showcase that quite soon. But also smaller animals that are pretty nice, and a lot of people already wished for. With also new behaviors and new stuff like that.
Okay. So a large set of new challenges await you for update 2.
Absolutely. And for those animates, when we bring new animates, we always thought like, hey, animates are cool, but you don't get close to them right now. You take a picture and they have their fleeing mechanism. So that's where the animate interaction system comes in. I don't want to really spoil that now, but we're going to take care of the animals within the park.
Yeah.
Animals don't feel always good. We all have hunters, we do have poachers in the park, and we really want to take care of our animals.
Yeah.
And that's where the animal interaction system gonna play a big, big role within first aid, stuff like that.
What I like about the Lexicon is that it stops you, it just slows you down. It stops you running from one job to the other. All of a sudden, yeah, you've got to spend a little bit of time, like we did just a minute ago, down by the river, observing. It slows you down in the game. It's a sort of environment that you want to immerse yourself in. It just simply stops you from running from one fix to another. That's what I like about it.
Absolutely. That was the initial plan on that one. For sure, you can rush the game, do mission after mission, call out after call out, and kind of rush through the progression. But I don't think that's the real joy of that game. I think the looking left, looking right, fixing one thing, trying to fulfill my lexicon, and obviously the museum with that one is the initial goal. That's also, I think you've been asked that from chat beforehand, how long is it to finish the whole game?
Yes.
It's pretty hard to nail. Are we talking just about main mission? Sure thing, you can finish those main missions in 6, maybe 8 hours, depending on how skillful you are and how fast also your grinding is.
Yeah.
But can you spend 100 hours to fulfill your whole lexicon?
Exactly.
Invest in this environment? Obviously, yes. I can say so. Even within the whole development, it took me quite a few months to fill the lexicon one time fully.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
really happy that we got a cheat to do that in the meantime. To get the museum filled.
Yeah. Oh, and then when you fill up the lexicon for each animal, then you get a reward, as it were, in the museum, don't you?
Yes, absolutely. It's like these, as it's called, stuffed animals also, like the big show of animals that you put up in a museum in a cool motion. The bear's like roaring onto you. But also you had in the museum one of the flowers you unlocked. You could have already placed it there.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
not just the animals, it's also the vistas and also the flora that you take pictures of.
Okay. And then we move on to these sort of, not update free, but more to come, a more broader view of what your plans are. Tell us about that.
Yeah, you spoiled it. There might be some mystical creatures within the park at some point. There are already a few hints within the main missions. There are already a few hints on voice lines who's awaiting you. But let's put it that way, mist and all that stuff is quite a big thing for national parks. And we really want to take part of that. And I can't wait for this update. It's going to be I think, the most fun, entertainment update of this game to foresee in the upcoming future. Really can't wait. We're still in the planning of that one. That's why I also don't want to spoil anything on that one. But
yeah, of course.
we're going to have a lot of fun. We really want to have a lot of fun with that and give players a sense of what a cool thing and what a, not just simulators been 10 years ago or whatever, where we couldn't make fun of simulators, where we couldn't make fun of all those things. By the way, as I see you spray heading that one right now, we already tagged that one, and there's already a patch query where we give you more range to finish that one.
Yeah,
so
you have to be quite finesse on that one. Yeah. But which is fine anyway. But yeah, you've improved that. I quite like this sort of game loop, if you like, where you find these places that need filling up with information. It gives you a real need to go and find the shrubs and the birds. I like that. Tell us about how is the game going to change when multiplayer comes?
We're still exploring this as well, because there's multiplayer of just throwing another player into the game and say, like, players, go do your thing.
Yeah.
And we obviously don't just want to do that.
No.
We're currently thinking of how can we improve mission, how we influence the park rating system, how about the progression for both players, etc., etc. It is really not set in stone yet, and everything I would say now can change. We want to talk to players. We want to see how players also play this game and explore the best way how we can create the multiplayer. Obviously, development is ongoing and has started to that one, but the important thing's gonna follow then when it's time, when players already have their hands on and can share their experience and their wishes on that with us.
Yeah, like I was saying when we was playing, it would be great to have your friends in here, but there's got to be a reason why they're in here, isn't there? Like you say, it just can't be, well, I don't know, come and help me pick up rubbish. There's got to be whether there's a line of multiplayer tasks and then the rest is fun, or I mean, again, like you say, that's how the players can help you shape it. What's the best way for people to come and help shape the game? What's the best way? Where do you listen most?
I try to listen everywhere, I would say. But obviously Discord is the most easiest, where we can like one-to-one communicate easily. Steam forum is also pretty nice. But also below every YouTube video, might it be yours or someone else's, I try to look through each video, scroll down the comments, read what people think, listen to your videos and how you interact, what you pick up and stuff like that. Try to be vocal, try to be nice and vocal, I would say, as a player, and we hear you at any time. We've got an amazing community management team which take care of you guys. We as producer try to assist. The development team is trying to assist. So really, wherever it comforts you, I would say.
So if you're investing in the game, invest in the game with a voice as well, and help shape the game. Is there any plans with regards to console release?
Well, we're in early access now, so console is no option.
No.
But definitely console is on our horizon.
Of course.
I mean, each modern simulator do add a console version, and you can be ensured that we don't forget about console players.
Because it's like, like I said when we was playing, you think there's a simulator for everything, and then someone makes a simulator and it just feels different. I like the feel of this game. I like the fact that you just come in and there's a tree that's fallen over during the night or whatever, and we need to clear that. It makes sort of sense that, especially with the general public here, it makes sense that there's always something to do. There's always litter. Someone always breaks something. Nature always falls down on a path. So I don't know. It just feels different. I really do like this game. It's a charming game. Tell me about the environment and like where does the inspiration come from? Tell me about the environment.
We obviously did not want to recreate any national park, but we took inspiration of the iconic things of different national parks. So I would say the main inspiration still was Yosemite National Park, with the great trees that you're also going to find here within the game, where you basically, as a human, feel like a small ant, but also El Capitan is one of the mountains which you can find in the game. It's one of the most famous mountains in Yosemite, but also every other national park. We did so much research. We did talk to so many park rangers, what they like about their park, what they like about other parks, and we tried to basically combine it all together to make the exploration feeling of national parks truly immersive for us, for the player, and especially for people who never been there. Because I mean, we as European people not have something like those national parks, and it's such a big thing. We might have national parks which we call national parks,
but not this.
But nothing like that with these big-ass mountain, big-ass trees, unlimited flora, fauna, waterfalls and stuff like that. I mean, UK and Scotland obviously have amazing nature things.
And Wales.
Not in that scale.
No,
not in that scale.
No, I understand. In fact, it's sort of playing the game. I feel like now I've got an idea of what a national park in this sort of location would be like. It's just very, very pretty. It really is. It really is. Yeah.
And maybe one thing we often got asked, why don't we have a rifle? Why don't we shoot at animals? It's really all about protecting the nature, restoring the nature, and taking care of it once. That one. We will look into guns later on. with a tranquilizer gun potentially or something
Yes.
like that.
Yeah. That would be cool.
We're not gonna go to shoot animal or hurt animals.
No.
That's not what we're
No.
trying to do. In
That goes
game.
against the game mode entirely, doesn't it?
Yeah. And as you said before, it's a completely different kind of simulator. It's a completely new take on that. I mean, I've been doing simulator for quite some years now, and for me, it also was like a super interesting experience to do that game
Yeah.
and to do producing on that game, because the calmness, the non, vehicle-driven thing that we have here. A lot of simulators evolves about purely vehicles. It's quite different than that one. And is it an exploration game? Is it a simulator? Is it a cozy game?
Yeah.
It's somewhere all of that. And we really did try to pick the best things out of those without making it outstanding to one direction too much.
Yes. Well, I mean, I just wish you all the best luck in the world with it. Before we go, I would like you to tell me about the developer To Go Games. They're Slovakian, aren't they?
Yeah.
Tell me about tell me about the team, and have you worked with them before, and what have they done before to be able to produce a game of this standard in early access already?
They are part of Grip Studios.
Okay.
It's actually Grip Studios is their mother company, and they are, I would call it the division sub-company of it. And it's their first game actually, and they've been working as quite often outsourcing studio. Hey, Mafia needed some assets. Mafia needed this system, and they were just dedicatedly working on certain system for many different games.
Yeah.
And they now pulled together a group of people within that teams, and we worked on them with their debut title, and I have to say I'm super happy what they pulled off. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to get into the mood with them of, hey, that's our own game, but once it clicked, they've been so dedicated to the topic, to the whole idea, and really pushing the game to its limits. And obviously, those limits, I need to be fair, comes with a cost. And this game is not going to run on your toaster. It has some system requirements. And I want to also be fair, it might not be run on 120 FPS, but this game is not made to run on 120 FPS.
No.
You're not going to race here somewhere. And I think you basically wrote me this morning quite happy with the improvements on performance.
Yes, yeah.
We spent quite some time on that one.
Yeah. No, it definitely runs better than the demo for sure, and it runs better since you've done the last couple of updates over the last week. I'm playing it. I've got a 4070, which is your recommended spec. I checked up. I've got 64 gig of RAM. Your recommended is 32, but I'm literally running it in 2K and everything on Ultra, everything, and I'm streaming in 2K as well. And I think it's been behaving really nicely. It plays very nicely. Plays like it's optimized already. So for the start of early access, that's encouraging, isn't it?
I hope. Performance is always a big thing for people, and we will still further work on that one and try to also get the system requirements lower, get it run on your low-end PC better and stuff like that, but also optimize it more on 4K and stuff like that. And that's also one of those tasks that is nowhere within the roadmap, but anyway gonna happen.
Yeah, of course, that's part of the early access. And I suppose then you've got the challenge is why you're not approaching it already. Then you've got the challenge of making sure that it runs like this on console, haven't you? When and if it does come to console, which I really hope it does, and I'm sure everyone watching.
What's the Series S?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've had this discussion a few times, haven't we? Yeah.
Obviously. It is one of the biggest tasks and one of the upcoming challenges, but I'm quite confident in the team, and we reserved enough time for those things as well.
Yeah. Well, the team certainly seem to know exactly what they're doing with your direction as producer. Look at what we've got already. I'm very excited about it. It's available now on Steam and Epic Game Store as well, I think. Yeah. So unless there's any other questions, unless there's anything else that you would like to say, Fabian, before we go.
enjoy the game. I'm so happy that it's finally out. I have to admit, it's been a ride. I'm so proud of also the team that put so much dedication in that one, but also, to be fair, into all the colleagues that enabled us to do what we show off, and
Yeah.
also so happy about the support of the whole community, about the streams we saw with the demo, and every morning we woke up and seen ton of new videos, new ideas. Really share your ideas with us. We really want to take them into account. Is it you big as an influencer? Is it someone who just bought the game? Leave your reviews on Steam. Those are one of the best thing to support us. Is it positive or is it negative, to be fair? In the end, both directions support us and help us nail it into the right direction.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to interact with people the whole evening, potentially the whole night with the US people. I'm already going to order some food later on to see that one. No, and find those nice spots, share your pictures. The photo mode is made to create nice screenshots.
I love the photo mode. Yeah, I'm using it right now.
And it's really just the start. There's going to be so much more new missions, new tasks, potentially new biomes. And I mean, you just going to unlock biome 2 quite soon after that mission. And you're going to see it's a complete different environment. Crazy Great Lake is awaiting you there. Fishers with the angler permits. Is it a lost city? Basically a city where no people been from the before times. And there are going to be a lot of nice places you can explore, and can't wait.
Excellent. Just sitting here thinking about it, there's so many different missions you could do. You said about tranquilizers. You get called because there's a sick animal, so you have to go and tranquilize the animal, bring it back to the vet. There's just ideas are bursting, aren't they? Which I'm sure you've had all along.
One thing you always ask about, I totally forgot, I noted this down in my notes, the under construction building.
Yes, yeah. Ah, vets.
You kind of nailed it. It's going to evolve over early access, and we plan to add there a purpose.
Oh, lovely. That's really good, yeah.
Each of those updates, we want to kind of improve on that building.
Yeah.
Construction goes on, and for a full release, it's going to be hopefully done. I mean, we Germans are known to not finish construction sites in time, but I cannot promise.
Yeah, cool. Well, lovely to speak to you again, Fabian. I'm very, very impressed with the game. I hope everyone enjoys it. It's out now on Steam and an Epic Game Store. Thank you very much, Fabian. I'm sure see you next time.
Absolutely. Have a good one, Jason, and thanks for showing off.
Yeah.
Enjoy, everyone. Bye-bye.
See you later. So that is it, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Like I say, it's out now, £16.75 or $19.99 or euros, which I think is a fair price. Thank you very much for watching it over on the Steam page, the Astragon page, and of course my page, the GameTechUK channel. I will see you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Thank you.